What is up, friends and foes? This is another episode of the Fake Stuff Dynasty podcast, brought to you by the Craft Man Pack Fan and your truly Pati Poopa. This is going to be a little short episode, man. We're breaking down our playoff picture from August 21st. We made predictions on who we thought, how each division was going to go. So we're just going to make a quick episode breaking it down for you today, man. What's up, cuz? How you doing, bro?
I'm really just ready to hear how terrible we were at breaking down these playoff projections. But I really don't know what we said back then in August. So I'm kind of interested to see who was the best in this situation, because I'm always trying to win, So, and if you could do me a favor while you're doing these things, like break it down to who actually won and who actually lost, because that's all that matters to me. Even if we were all like completely off base with some of these playoff predictions. I know there were some that were kind of way out there, had to put some teams that we didn't think would make it in there. So, Ian, I really want to see, you got your notebook ready?
Yeah, dude, I'm grabbing a notebook right now. I'm going to write, if I can find a pen that works. I'm write down who, I'm just putting like a check and a X. If we got it and we didn't, we'll see who's got the most checks. How about that?
That sounds like a good plan, man. What do you think, Ian? Before we start, I don't know if you've seen the teams we picked, but what do you think about this? Is it going to be a shit show, or do you think we're going to be pretty decent?
I think we're going to be about. I think I'll be over 500. I think you'll be just under. Because I was a little more. I took a couple more chances, I feel like, than you did. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. I haven't really looked at them.
Yeah, so. And we still got like 5 weeks left. So I mean, we'll be checking in on this at the end of the season, because there's a couple of these teams that still have chances to finish a lot higher than they are. But I really wanted to check in right now to see how bad it really was.
All right, we'll just play it as if the season ended today. We'll play it as if the season ended today, and then we'll do it again and when the season actually ends.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, dude, so let's get this thing cracking. Let's start with you. We're going to go through AFC and NFC, all for yours, and then we'll switch to mine and go through AFC and NFC. And
you want to do it? You want to do it with all mine, or should you do it where against each other?
Back and forth. Okay, we'll do that. We'll start with the AFC North. All right, so AFC North, Austin had the Ravens winning the division, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds just about what everybody else would take. I had Ravens winning the division, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. So we got the same exact score on that one. So.
Hey, I'll give props to ourselves for putting the Bengals down there. I know Joe Burrow did get hurt, but that defense, I just remember us doing this episode, and we were scared of the defense, and the defense is the worst defense in the NFL. So
Yep. That goes to show. If you spend, you got to figure out where to spend your money, man, and they spent it on the receivers, which is great, but you got to be able to stop people from scoring too. All right. So let's move on to the AFC West. We're going to go with my picks from the AFC West. I had the Broncos number 1.
Oh, no.
I had the Broncos. You did. Yeah, I did. Broncos number 1, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders. So I feel pretty good about that. And let's see what old Pack fan had. He had the Chargers number 1, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. So I'm gonna give myself a point for that one.
2 points. Because the Chiefs. Where did you have the Chiefs? Did you have them second?
Yeah, I had them second, but you also had them second.
Okay, we'll give them Do I get half a point for having the Chargers over the Chiefs?
No half a point.
Did I did have Chargers over the Chiefs, right?
You got Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos,
No,
Raiders.
okay. No, okay. All right. I'll give you that point for the Broncos at first. That was a ballsy call anyway.
All right. So 1-0 right now. All right. So we're going to move on to the AFC East. You had excuse me. You had Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins. Understand.
I like the Patriots call there.
Yep.
Finishing second.
So I had AFC East. I had Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets.
I had the Jets over the Dolphins.
You had Jets over the Dolphins. So
you get it. Oh, no half points. No half points.
So I feel like that's a 0 both of us. Because
man, I could almost give you a half point for that. Go ahead and give yourself a half point.
We'll give you a half point for the other one. We'll give me a half point for this one. All right. So half point for you, half point for me. Okay. All right. Let's move to the AFC South. This is for me. I had Texans winning the division, Jags, Titans, Colts.
Yeah, me too. I think I had Colts last.
I think you did too. All right. So I had Texas, Jags, Titans, Colts. You have Texans, Titans, Jags, Colts.
Take away my half point. Take it away.
Not going to take it away. I'm going to give me a half a point. I'm going to give me a half a point on that one. Because,
man.
Just only because of the Jags. I mean, Titans.
Yeah,
it was a hot take. It was a hot take.
I fucked that one up big time. It was
a hot take on that one. All right, dude. We're going to go to the NFC, and then at the end, we're going to go through our wild card picks and our Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right, so this is Austin again. We're going to go with the AFC North. You got the Lions winning the division.
Packers, NFC North.
NFC North. You got Lions winning with the Packers second, Vikings, and then Bears.
Woo!
All right. So NFC North, I have Packers winning the division, Lions, Vikings, Bears. So I think we're both getting 0.
That's a 0.
We're both zeros on that one.
We both had Bears last.
Yep. All right. So my NFC West prediction was Rams winning the division, 49ers in second, Cardinals, and then the Hawks. That just goes to show, dude.
I think I'm right the same too.
Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see what I had Rams, 49ers, Cardinals, Hawks. All right, you had NFC West.
Tell me I put the Rams. Please tell me I put the Rams first.
NFC West, you had Rams.
Okay.
49ers, Cardinals, Hawks.
Same thing.
So we'll both get a point for that one. Well, yeah. So we'll both get a point on that one.
Damn, Seahawks, man, I'm telling you. The
Hawks, dude. That's how it is. Every year that there's always a team that you don't expect, dude. Always. All right, so that was the West. Let's go to NFC East. Let's go NFC East. This is going to be your predictions for the NFC East. You got the Eagles winning the division. You got Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
Yes, I might have won one with the Commanders falling off.
Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
Please tell me you put Commanders up above the Eagles.
Let's see.
Please tell me.
NFC East. I had Eagles winning the division. That's the same. Commanders, Giants, Cowboys.
Give me half a point. Just give me half a point, please.
You get a half a point on that one. You take a half a point for that one. I think it's 0 for that one. All right. You got you one on top of me. All right. So let's do NFC South. NFC South. So I had the Bucks, winning the division, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Oh no, that's perfect. It's perfect. No.
Yes, sir.
How do you do these things? And people tell me that you're an idiot. And I just try to defend you all the time. I'm like, he's not an idiot.
You're right. You got to keep the ops guessing. Keep the ops guessing, bro. Your NFC South.
I believe you put the Panthers second.
I know ball, bro.
I already know mine. Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Dead on.
There's no way I put the Falcons winning the division. That'd just be absurd.
You were right. Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints. So I'll get a half a point on that one.
Hey, there is a chance by the end of this season that the Falcons jump the Panthers now.
There is.
As of right now, not looking so great.
There's a very good chance. All right. So your let's go to your AFC wild card predictions. So your AFC wild card predictions are the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Patriots. All right. Chiefs, Broncos, Patriots. My AFC wild cards are Chiefs, Patriots, Steelers. So
Steelers are technically in right now. So
Steelers, you had the Chiefs, Patriots,
Broncos.
I think I'll give you a point on that one.
Well, they're both in.
They're both in. We'll call it a wash. Call that a wash.
How did I have the Broncos finishing third in the division in the AFC West and not put the Chargers in? Am I just that stupid?
Say that again.
In the AFC West, didn't I have the Chiefs and then the Chargers?
You had Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders.
Oh, okay, I got you. I had Chargers winning. I had Chargers winning the division.
And then Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
Chiefs and Broncos in the playoffs. And I had the Broncos winning the division with the Chiefs wild card, Patriots, Steelers.
Hey, so both not so bad right now.
We both had Chiefs, Patriots. I had Steelers, and you had
Chiefs.
Yeah, I can't remember. You had Broncos. So we'll give you the point on that one because the Broncos doing better than the Chiefs, and we both had, or the Broncos are doing better than the Steelers. So we'll give you the point on that one.
I'll take that point, even though I don't see how I get a point, but I will take it.
Because the Broncos are better than the Steelers. They're both in. You want to call it a wash or?
No, I'll take the point.
We'll give you the point on that one. I feel like you get the point on that one.
I win.
All right. So your NFC predictions were wild card Packers, 49ers, Cowboys. All right.
Cowboys are not looking so hot.
Packers, 49ers, Cowboys.
I didn't put the Vikings in though, right? Vikings are out.
No, yeah, you had Packers, 49ers, Cowboys. I shouldn't have gave you that win because my wild card predictions are the Commanders, the Lions.
Oh, they're both
and the
out.
49ers.
Them two teams are both out.
Yeah.
As of right now.
As of right now. Commanders, Lions, 49ers. All right. We also got our Super Bowl picks. Do you want to do those too, or is that irrelevant?
Yeah, we can do Super Bowl picks.
All right. How are we gonna grade it? Like whoever
we'll do it by most wins right now.
Okay. All right. So this is me, I think. Yeah. So my Super Bowl picks, and this is gonna count for two. We'll do this for a 2-pointer. If you get this
after you look at it,
yeah. So I'm saying like whoever wins. No, I was already thinking that just because it's a Super Bowl picks. So I got Bills versus Packers. Packers winning for the Super Bowl. All right. So Bills, Packers with the Packers for a win. You had Ravens Ravens, Eagles, and then I have Lions for the win. I don't know how that happened.
Ravens and Eagles playing in the Super Bowl with the Lions sneaking up from the middle of the field to win that Super Bowl.
What happened there, dude? What? I mean, who would? I mean, would you probably the Eagles?
Yeah, I had the Eagles.
Okay,
I had the Eagles winning again.
So we got Ravens Eagles versus Bills Packers. So what's their winning?
We gotta add up these teams. So Bills got 7 wins. Packers got 8, so you're at 15.
Okay.
Lions or
Ravens.
Eagles,
Yeah.
Ravens. Fucking Ravens, man. Eagles are at 8. Ravens are at 6. That's 14.
Nice. Got the 2-pointer. All right. Let's add these up. See what we got, dude. So far, how many weeks through the season?
13.
All right. So
it's going to take a while for him to count because he, like everybody said, he is an idiot. So it's going to take a little while.
All right. So what's your prediction of
as of right now?
No. Who do you think won? Like, what do you think the point total? Who do you think?
I think you won. I think you won.
Well, actually, you are correct because I won with 5.5 points and you had 4.
What would you change before we get off of this? What's your who do you hate the most out of the people the teams that you picked?
I like my biggest regret.
Yeah, your biggest regret. Thank you.
My biggest regret is probably putting the Chargers. Probably putting the Chargers at the top of the West. That's probably my biggest regret.
Yeah. And I would say.
Oh, wait, no, that was you. Hold on. That was you. That's your biggest regret, dude. That's your biggest regret. I already know that. Mine would probably be Commanders, throwing the Commanders in the wild card.
Well, I don't know. That's injury related, I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't think they would have been in there even with Jaden. It seems pretty rough right now.
Actually, it's probably putting the Colts at the bottom of the South.
Oh, God. We both did that. Oh, yeah. My biggest regret would be putting the Tennessee Titans finishing second in the division.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was the call. That was the call of the season, and it just didn't. God, it didn't pan out at all. That was rough.
My biggest
and the Seahawks.
Yeah, we both slept on the Hawks. I mean, how could you not? But I think my biggest hit was the Broncos over the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. You've been a believer in you've been a Bo-lever.
Bo-leave it.
Yeah, you've definitely been a Bo-lever. Did I have anything worth of note that was a good call?
No. Let me scroll on down. Rams in the West.
I guess. I'll take that.
Bucks in the South, maybe. I mean, you had the Eagles in the East, which they're Super Bowl contenders.
I mean, that's easy. That's pretty easy.
You had the Lions in the North, Texans, AFC South, Chargers in the West, Bills.
Man, I would have to say my biggest win would have to be, I guess, the Commanders falling off. But we both did that, so.
No, I put the Commanders coming second and getting a wild card spot.
Yeah. And I did believe the Jets was going to be better than the Dolphins. So.
You did.
Hey, we both did put the Patriots up there up at the top, though.
Yeah. We did. Yeah.
So
looking at the wild card.
Looking at this now in how do you think these playoffs are going to go? Like NFL playoffs. I know it's still a little early, but what teams do you feel the most comfortable with in the NFL right now?
I'd have to say the Rams. I'd have to say the Colts, the Patriots, and the.
It's not the Bears, is it?
Probably should be. I probably should pick the Bears. I want to pick the Packers over the Bears because I feel like we can still beat them.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them.
I feel like Packers over Bears.
Hey, this is gonna be finally the Bears were just like the zombies in Walking Dead, where they just come out of the grave. They're slow, they're easy to kill. And then you got Michonne and just Rick just blowing their heads off. It's like no competition whatsoever. And now I finally don't feel no grief for them. Like they finally got something to cheer for. It's been so long since the Bears have actually had a team to cheer for this year.
Our entire lives.
Pretty much our entire lives.
It's like 30 years.
Yeah. They even let the Lions take over the division for a little while there.
I know. I like the Lions way more than the Bears.
Still?
Yeah. I don't like either one of them, but I like Dan Campbell. I mean, this is such a hard. Look at all 4 coaches in the NFC North, dude. I mean, all of them are very. I mean, honestly, I feel like LaFleur is probably the one that's the least. I don't know, talked about, likable, whatever. I mean, but he's a great coach, but compared to Dan Campbell, I mean, I feel like Dan Campbell is just one of my favorite coaches. I mean, the way, seeing him take over the play calling position, I mean, I feel like that's not his strong suit. I feel like that's not what he's meant to do. I feel like he needs a great offensive coordinator, but he's still doing good, calling the plays. But
well, looking at that list, who do you think's the flukiest of teams? Because I got mine. It's definitely the Denver Broncos.
I thought you meant Broncos. I thought you meant in the North.
In the North, the flukiest.
Same time.
Let me think. The flukiest, like out of the playoff teams.
NFC North, not just in the NFC North.
The flukiest in the NFC North.
I'm gonna count 3.
It's obviously.
I'm gonna count down. We're going to say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Vikings.
Bears.
Okay. But yeah, I mean that's our prediction. That's our prediction show. Going back to the beginning of the season, and we're right on some, but we really missed on a lot of others.
I just believe in the Cowboys somehow. I don't know why.
They're great in the regular season. They're great in the regular season.
Now, at least we didn't put the Giants up there. Somebody like that.
I almost did.
Seahawks, man. Props. I would say after this whole episode, props to the Seahawks. They're probably the biggest winner out of all of this. And the Bears.
Oh, the
Seahawks and the Bears. And the Colts, yeah. They Ian, I don't know if you know the stat, but what's the stat of finishing last in a division and going up to first? I mean, it happens 2 times a year or something like that. A team goes from last to first.
Yeah.
I know the Colts weren't last year, but the Bears definitely were.
Yeah, I feel like it happens every year. I feel like there's at least 1 or 2 teams that finish last in the division and end up showing somebody out, man. That's why we do this stuff like this because, beginning of the season, teams are counted out, man, and it just goes to show the resilience and the depth and, just tenacity, and the NFL, dude, it's hard to win any game. Any game is hard to win, dude. And so if you can go out there and win a bunch of them, man, but there's 32 losers and 1 winner at the end of the day. So
31 losers.
31 losers and 1 winner at the end of the day. So more people are going to be upset than are going to be happy.
Yeah, but kind of go off what you were saying about that. It does kind of we are a fantasy football show. We talk a lot of fantasy, and we play in a lot of leagues, and we care about it. But at the end of the day, Packers come on, we're going to watch the Packers play. We're going to watch these games. We want to watch the real deal football, and it kind of becomes lost in fantasy sometimes, where you start playing fantasy, you stop caring about the NFL, you stop caring about your team that you cheered for a long time. So I think like the best thing about us doing like stuff like this is just, you pay respect to the game a little bit,
Yeah, but I'll also on the flip side, like having a fantasy team and having players for teams that you don't really care about.
I don't draft Bears players.
Makes you, I don't either, but having players on different teams makes you watch those other teams and branches
games you don't care about.
Yeah,
games you don't care about.
Yeah, but you still have players on those teams, and you still, root for certain players, man, and it lets you, gives you a different level of respect for players and seeing them grow and one year they could be somebody you care less about, or say DeAndre Swift. You know what I mean? Didn't care. Georgia Bulldog, loved him coming into the league, but when he was in Detroit and he was crying like a little sissy girl, I was like, what the fuck is this guy, And
I don't think he was ever crying, man. I think the Lions made it seem like it was.
Did you watch Hard Knocks, bro?
I did not watch Hard Knocks.
He was crying like a sissy girl. I was like, oh, God. Making the Bulldogs look bad. It's supposed to be running back university. But, no, I mean, it gives you a different respect, man, whether it's one way or another. But, yeah, you do.
And there's – I was going to say, like, there's always, like, players that even though they have been that good for so long, like, there's players that you mentioned to people who don't watch football a lot and they don't even know who they are, like Puka Nacua. You mentioned that to somebody, he's like, who's Puka Nacua?
Not anymore.
Jackson Smith and Chigpa, it's like
Manungai.
Kyle Manungai, players like that. It's like I never heard of these guys before,
Cameron DK, I mean, and there's fantasy makes you delve into everybody, not just the household names and I pride myself on seeing the potential
talent,
there.
Man. Dynasty will do it for you. You got to pay attention in Dynasty.
Yep. And I'm the best in Dynasty right now. So, I mean, that's just all I'm saying. Just saying. Anyway, this is supposed to be a 15-minute episode. We doubled that.
Yeah, we doubled that. But it was a good one anyway. And I enjoyed every single episode we did tonight. But,
sure.
Ian, you want to close us out, man? You've been hosting this time. I'm going to go ahead and let you close it out, man.
All right, dude, man. I'll close this thing out with a bang, man. We come on here, we do this thing, not for money, not for fame, because we just like talking ball, dude. Up wee hours in the morning, and this is just our favorite thing to do, man. And I hope it's your favorite thing to do is watch us with the Fake Stuff Fantasy Podcast. You got the Craft Man Pack Fan, Party Pooper here, and Matt Ham on the regular. And we just appreciate y'all coming out, man. Don't be a hoe. Share the show. Just show us some love, dude. And if we get famous, the first 100 subscribers will get a free T-shirt. So that's all I got to say, man. What do you think, Pac?
I mean, I do got a T-shirt in the back of my closet that says T-Rex takes push-ups because they got the short arms in, so he can't do push-ups. So that will be the giveaway for the 100th subscriber to the Fake Stuff Fantasy Podcast. But like Ian said, we appreciate everybody for listening and tune in for the next one. But as for tonight, 3 episodes down, we out. Peace.